This is going to be our shoulder rotator cuff workout. It's an awesome one to rehab your shoulder if you have a shoulder injury, strengthen your shoulder so you can get better at arm work. It's wonderful for posture, and all over 100% of people should be doing it in some capacity. Okay, don't mind me, I'm gonna put this down. It's how I clicked the video. Hello. Okay, so you can use a band, you can use nothing, or you can use light weights. I don't recommend anything more than 3 pounds. I'm going to be using a band today. Obviously, it's pink, so I love it. And we're going to start as if we were holding a tray. So assume just even posture weighted between both feet. That's important, that we're not like doing it with poor posture. So we're going to assume that. We're going to take our elbows, and this is very, very important. Place those elbows into your side body and they won't go anywhere. We are going to take it about waist distance rather, and then we're just going to start by opening it up. Now our palms are facing the ceiling and we're holding onto our band here. And as you can tell, I got nervous, so I started going like this and like this. Don't do that. And then notice how I'm keeping my elbows right into my side body pockets. That is paramount and very important. Another thing that I'm doing right here is that I have the sensation that my elbows are heavily weighted and they're reaching energetically down towards the ground. And we're going to finish off just a couple more. And then right here. Now we're going to switch our palm rotation, which is really important when we're strengthening our rotator cuff. So they're going to go palms facing each other, shoulders out of the ears, elbows are heavily drawn down, and we open. And we close, just like it's a book, which maybe that will inspire you to read. I like to read. Well, I like to listen to books on Audible. It's my favorite. Right now, I'm reading a book about how exercise affects the brain. It's the latest neuroscience information. That's great. Basically, just work out. That's all it says. Okay, I'm kidding. It says so much more. Now we did palm up, palm facing each other. We have to pivot to face or have our third palm rotation rather. So suck those elbows in, push them down, shoulders out of the ears, and then we're going to open and close. So you might just be feeling a sensation that your shoulders are getting warm. That's wonderful. You might have a sensation maybe one feels like it has more range of motion than the other. That's also totally normal. And let's go for 3 more, and you'll see how we are going to address our imbalances rather in the body in just a second. So staying with this palm rotation, palms facing down, rolling those shoulders down and back. We're going to start with this hand only. So suck that elbow into the pocket and then open it off to the side. So what I see a lot when I teach these in classes is that people want more range of motion. So they'll not be noticing that their elbow's off right here. I have to come and move it there. And it really does shorten your range of motion, but it makes it so much more effective. So we like more effective. And 3, and I'm burning, and 2, and last one, we're going to switch to the other side. Make sure that those wrists are nice and even. You could mute me at any point and just follow along with this video. Keeping the wrists straight, because we have the tendency to want to work really hard. That's an awesome thing. But we'll be doing kind of funky things with our bodies to facilitate what we perceive is a bigger range of motion. So my cues are just kind of stopping us from doing that. And here we go for 2 and 1. Okay, so that was our first palm rotation. We're going to pivot right here. First palm rotation with single arms. You can choke up on the band to make it harder, but honestly, I have a very light band and I do not feel the need to do that. So we're going to open right here. One thing I notice if I'm doing these exercises consistently, and you should be doing them at least in some capacity once a week, especially if you're having shoulder issues, is my posture is so much better. And my shoulders just feel more in alignment. So let's go to the other side. Make sure you're evenly footed and we're gonna open. This one is just standing as the one that's not moving. This is our foundation, our stabilization. And we're opening. And we have 5. Ow. 4. Exhale for 3. Another thing this video would be great to do is you could pair it with the video I will cue up next, which is going to be free arms, which quite frankly are my favorite. Okay, so we did palm up, palm facing each other. We're going to pivot to do our last palm rotation right here. So shoulders out of the ears. Get your band nice and taut. It's a light band, it should be. Suck in those elbows, and we're going to go for 1 and 2. And heck, you could do these just like hanging out in the kitchen. They don't have to take that long. In fact, I did these last night while watching a show with my son in bed. So, and 2 and 1. If that's too much information, I really do understand that. And then let's go for 10. But if you haven't seen Moon Knight yet, I think it's on Disney Plus. It's a Marvel. He has multiple personalities. I hope I didn't give away the whole show. 5 and 4. It's interesting. For 3, it's dark. 2, it's not like weather dark, but just dark. Now you open it up because this is going to be our finale. It's going to be little teeny pulses pulling those elbows into the waist pockets. Yep, still having the sensation that they're reaching down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and reach for this band in front of you. This is a wonderful shoulder mobilization move, and we're just stretching after those moves. So again, that is such a great place to start if you have a shoulder injury, if you're rehabbing, and quite frankly, it's appropriate for 100% of the population. And yeah, I hope that you'll give it a try. Go ahead and reach that band up right here. Press down on this hand as you take this stretch. Continue pressing this palm up to the ceiling and feel that stretch. Stretch, not stretch. And then coming right back, and we'll pivot and switch right here. Pressing this palm up to the ceiling, pressing down on this hand, and have the best day ever. Okay.